Hello, everyone. Before we dive into this reaction to Amber, I just wanted to come on here really quick and drop a few notes about the video itself. You will notice that in this intro I am wearing completely different clothes than I am in the actual reaction video, and that is because there's 24 hours between now and then. Well, a little over 24 hours between now and then. I am dealing with a sick cat, so there are some awkward cuts and some strange pauses, and that is because I jump up and go handle my waffle when I need to. Anyway, let's just get into the reaction video, okay?
Hello everyone. As you can clearly see, we are about to have an adventure into the Amberverse. Tonight I am reacting to Amber's video about hating keto and having some taste test of some crappy ice cream or what have you. She doesn't bother to film a proper intro, and so I'm just gonna match her energy. Anyway, brevity is the soul of wit, so let's just dive into this dumpster, shall we?
Okay, so update on my Lego. She's looking good. We just have this little spot we have to complete, which I did
Looks exactly the same as it did a week ago in your live stream.
show you guys in my live stream. So,
Oh, okay, yeah, she hasn't worked on it since the live stream. Love that for you.
if you didn't watch my Halloween live stream, you should.
Don't do that. Don't watch her Halloween live stream. It was an absolute fucking disaster and a waste of 2.5 hours. If you really want to know what she said that was so controversial, go over to Narc-Alert's channel and watch her response to it. That is a much better video.
Definitely do that. It's still up.
You should have deleted that shit the moment you hit stop.
We had a moment.
Yeah, you did. You had a moment of shoving both of your feet directly into your fucking mouth.
Just as Sully from Monsters Inc.
Yeah, go ahead and deflect.
I did not vlog on Halloween at all.
You should have. You should have vlogged all damn day on Halloween instead of go live.
I should have.
When she started that live, she talked about impulsivity and, oh, she needed to do that. What she needed to do was fight the impulse and just do the thing that would have been better for her, like vlog the whole Halloween.
Because I personally loved my costume. I had a ton of fun with the makeup.
A ton of fun with the makeup. It was the most low effort shit I've ever seen in my life. She smeared some eyeshadow into her eyebrows, onto her lips, and put a little fucking dot on her nose. And her Sully dress from Torrid had spots in all the wrong places, so it was like Sully colored, but not exactly his pattern. Anyway, I am nitpicky because, you know, fandom is a thing. Even when it's Disney, if you're gonna do it fucking right.
I was reading some comments and I saw one that asked,
You should stop reading fucking comments, Amber. They don't ever do anything good for you.
if I got like keto farts. I didn't even know there was a such thing as that.
How come you haven't done any research on this diet, Amber?
So the answer is no. I also have not been constipated, which
Lucky you.
is another thing that people say happens.
Yes, it does happen. When you switch to a high protein diet with a lot of animal proteins, you're taking in a lot of iron too. And that does have a tendency to bind you up. Also, anytime you have an extreme diet change, your body is going to tell you about it in the form of intestinal uncoolness and a lot of gas. It doesn't matter if you're switching from high carbohydrate to keto or the other way around, or going from vegan to animal based or the other way around. You're going to have some serious intestinal uncoolness no matter what for probably about a week or two until you adjust. Maybe longer, maybe shorter. Depends on who you are.
Hasn't either, so.
Oh yeah, one more thing. Every time she forces her girlfriend's new nickname on us, I have replaced it with that clip of Filthy Frank. So expect a lot of that.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh my god, Rarity, you got the cutest little meeps.
It doesn't happen to everybody. So no, my poop is actually a little bit looser, TMI, but
Oh, Amber is the moose with the loose poops, and I'm gonna go to hell for making that joke.
it's just the keto experience. You know what
What the fuck do you even know of the keto experience, Amber? You've only been on it for a week and a half.
I'm saying? So I am about to have some leftovers. I made with loved.
Oh, you should have thrown that the fuck in the trash.
Last night I made Spam cauliflower fried rice.
Amber, don't you have lymphedema and lipedema? What the fuck are you doing eating Spam? That is like literally just mechanically separated pork parts and salt. Nobody should eat that shit. It was invented during wartime, and it is a survival food for when you have no access to proper fresh protein. Stop eating that shit. Throw the rest of it away. Give it to the homeless shelter. Stop fucking eating that shit.
I should have done a little recipe.
You should have thrown that the fuck away and then followed somebody else's recipe that had absolutely nothing to do with Spam.
You guys, I will be making this again.
Don't do it. Don't ever make that again.
This is gonna be a staple.
No.
This was amazing.
You're a liar.
Cauliflower, sriracha, soy sauce, eggs, onion, the whole nine.
You know what? I would have thrown away the Spam and the sriracha and found 1,000 other things to do with the other ingredients that tasted so much better than that yellow looking slop.
By the way, we did end up decorating for Halloween. I never showed it. I like totes forgot, but we're actually putting the Halloween decor away.
I never ever put my spooky stuff away. I got skulls and bats and weird little shits all over my house, and they stay out all the time, every day, all year long.
And Christmas decor is coming out soon, but I think we're going to wait until Vlogmas.
Because, of course, she has to monetize it and make it awkward for Jade and unenjoyable.
Okay, so someone recommended these to me. The Rebel ice creams.
Shame on you. Whoever the fuck you are, shame on you.
Or Rebel.
It's either way. It's a verb and a noun.
Whatever it may be. It's keto and all that. So I have 4 flavors.
Oh, honey, just because it's keto doesn't mean you have to have 4 flavors.
No, 5 flavors.
Doesn't mean you have to have 5 flavors.
I know I wasn't going to do keto junk, but to prevent myself from a binge.
To prevent herself from a binge, she bought 5 pints of fake ice cream. Just because it only has 5 net grams of carbs doesn't mean it's not loaded with all kinds of other nasty chemicals that you shouldn't put in your fucking body.
This whole pint is only 5 grams of carbs, net carbs. Like, what? Update. Just tried all of them with her eyes closed and had to guess which was which.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Her favorite is the salted caramel. I think that might be the one she's going to eat on tonight, but...
Amber, she is not vermin or an insect. She's not eating on it. She's just going to eat it.
I have literally been craving chocolate like mad, so I'm going to be having some of this triple. Oh!
I love this. She's so surprised. And it's like, this is the most research she's ever done about keto in her entire life. And it's on the back of this nasty ass fake ice cream.
Many have discovered that eating foods high in healthy fats and low in carbs trains your body to burn fat instead of sugar as an energy source.
Oh, here. Sorry. Had to do that. I thought it was fucking hilarious. She means to say source of energy. And I think that our girl may have a touch of dyslexia. And that is not a diagnosis. That is just wild fucking speculation.
Common benefits people may experience as a low-carb, high-fat diet are weight loss, increased energy, suppressed appetite, and mental clarity.
Yeah, that's something you could use.
Love that. Okay, so
I bet you do.
it's the end of the night. Honesty hour.
She has to do the sing-song voice, so we're in for something.
Since I started keto/low carb, I haven't been perfect.
We know. You had to make the stupid TikTok with the nasty-ass Chips Ahoy. God, why couldn't you pick a better cookie? Those are the worst, most processed, nastiest, mealiest, grossest fucking cookies I have ever put in my mouth. Go fucking get good-ass bakery cookies or just get a log of cookie dough, Spark up the oven and do that shit yourself.
Not gonna lie. But one thing I can say that I have done, which is something very different than what I've done in the past, I've cooked every meal myself.
Sure you have. Sure you have. By cooked every meal, you mean you've boiled your meat to death and shoved shit in the microwave.
I told specifically this is something I want to do. So I cook 2 to 3 times a day, and I know that's like not big to some people, but
Nah, it's not. It's really not. You are 31 years old. You should have been doing this for a while now.
for me it is. Coming from the person who would order takeout for every meal.
Because you are lazy and spoiled and wasteful.
Or would cook. Sure.
Lucky you.
I would help her for a couple
Help her by like filling a pot of water and maybe opening a bag of frozen vegetables.
weeks now. I've done all the cooking of the things that I eat. There
Sure you have.
has been 2 meals that has made. You guys actually saw one on live stream, and then
Yeah, the nasty overcooked steak salad that she drenched in disgusting ranch dressing.
just tonight, the reason why I'm bringing this up, she cooked for me again, which is the second time in a couple weeks, which is so crazy. All by my choosing. You know, I need to do this myself.
Yes, you do.
I need to. Also,
Yes, you do. You are 31 years old. This is not a fucking dress rehearsal, Amber Lynn Reed. This is your life.
I already know what's going to be said, so let me clarify before the rumor mill starts and I'm called
The rumor meal.
a liar again. In a recent video, I tried cabbage.
Muff cabbage.
You're welcome.
And in the video, I said, I'm going to try it. And she made the cabbage for herself.
Muff cabbage!
That's why I was just going to try it. The fact that I even have to clarify that is silly. I know where people are going to go with that. I did try a bite of her food here and there, and she tries a bite of mine as well.
Yeah, justify it by saying that she eats some of yours too.
Well, it's just me cooking for myself. It just makes me feel so much better. I need
Yeah, but give it a minute.
to teach myself how to cook more.
Yes, you do, Amber Lynn Reed. May I suggest that you go find some old episodes of Good Eats with the host Alton Brown, because he is one of my personal heroes. Or go look up Emerald Lagasse, or Andrew Zimmern has a whole new series on YouTube of basic cooking skills, and he is a very comprehensive fellow, and he also overcame an addiction. You should go check him out. Everybody should go check out Andrew Zimmern. He's a fucking awesome dude. He traveled the world and he has gotten to eat some of the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life. I'm kind of jealous of him, actually. Anyway, let's let Amber ramble on a bit.
I just can't rely on takeout tonight.
No, you can't fucking rely on takeout, Amber Lynn. Because it is fucking expensive, it is not sustainable, it is extremely wasteful, and you're not gonna have the money for it forever.
She made these like chicken sausages. I'm just
Amber, why do you keep eating the most nasty processed shit? Stop eating Spam, stop eating sausages, eat fucking whole meats, fresh cuts of meat.
sitting here thinking like the very reason why she did that was because I wanted to binge.
No, she did that because she didn't want to hear you carry on anymore.
I didn't want to cook. I just, for some reason, it felt so overwhelming to me to even just stand in the kitchen. And that was...
I've been there. I have been there, but I do it anyway. Because I am not the only person that I rely on. My husband relies on me and my cats rely on me. So when they are hungry, I have to handle it, regardless of how I feel. She is a very, very lucky person that she is the only person that she has to take care of.
My day. Just fighting off the urge to like order takeout or binge or whatever it may be.
You know, you're so lucky, Amber, because you have the money to order the takeout whenever you want to. And you also have the money and the resources to get proper help. But you refuse. So, anyway, what's the difference? Order takeout, don't order takeout. You're not getting the proper help. You're not following the proper diet.
And this is the first day that I've felt really just like defeated, like I want to quit.
The first day that you felt defeated, what the fuck was that TikTok?
Keto, low carb.
You only have to say one thing. It's either keto or it's low carb. That's like an old Southern lady saying sugar diabetes. Fucking, oh my God, Amber, your grammar.
And hop on to a other lifestyle change.
Yeah, just like you usually do.
Or diet, because I have been doing every single meal myself, and I know.
And you've been doing it wrong, and you don't know how to cook, and your food probably tastes like shit, and that makes it very hard to stay on a diet when you don't know how to cook.
That's such a normal thing for people, like such a normal task that I just today felt like I couldn't do. And
Amber, it's because you've spent your entire life avoiding responsibility. You spent your entire life letting other people do shit for you, just being comfortable and never, ever, ever having to learn how to take care of yourself.
I'm just so grateful for her, because if it wasn't for her, then I literally would have messed up everything. It's been freeing.
Well, you're very, very lucky.
And satisfying. And I don't know, it's just been really nice making meals myself and doing it myself.
Yes, it is very nice and freeing and satisfying making your own food, especially if you put effort into learning how to do it.
Every single day. And the mixture of like fixing my medicine and working on my depression and my bipolar.
Here we go with the excuses and the blame games.
My anxiety and binging, just.
And my victimhood.
Keto is a completely different way of life.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And it has the potential to be a very beneficial way of life for you, Amber. All you have to do is put the effort in.
And some other things that are going on in my life, and like my medicals that have been so crazy lately.
Yeah, your medicals that have been so crazy lately. Amber, you got pneumonia from laying around. I would worry. I would worry if I were you. Because once that happens to a person your size, it is going to happen again very soon if you continue to be sedentary. You need to get a handle on your health. Again, this is not a fucking dress rehearsal. This is serious, serious shit.
And just, I don't know, I think it's finally starting to really take a toll a little bit. And I don't know what to do about it besides focus in on my feelings, wait for my next psychologist appointment, and write it out. But
you don't need to focus in on your feelings, Amber. And writing it out isn't going to get you anywhere. Crying into your fucking journal isn't going to get you anywhere. You need to do research. You need to find recipes that are going to be palatable for you. You need to get over your little limited ingredient list and try new things, and you will find that you really do like this fucking diet. I promise.
Normally these emotions I keep to myself, but I want.
Yeah, you should keep them to yourself and explore them with your psychologist, because you do not have a very wide emotional vocabulary, and you're going to end up making yourself look really, really awkward and be incredibly misunderstood.
I wanted to share them with you guys. I'm kind of in a weird stage with keto. I don't want to do it anymore.
No, it's not a weird stage. We've seen this before. Anytime anything is mildly uncomfortable for you, you drop it. You do not want to feel any kind of discomfort. You don't want to put any kind of effort in. You don't want to do any work. You just want what you want right then and right there. And you want the weight to just fall off of you, and you don't want to feel any distress. If that's how you live your life, this is the size you're going to stay.
And that's just where my head's at right now. And this is just me being honest.
Enough with the sing-song shit, Amber. This is your cycle again.
And open. I just feel more swollen, which I thought was going to be the opposite. Like I look
Well, you done been eating a shit ton of salt, girl.
so swollen. I feel like I'm eating more sodium than
You are.
usual. Maybe it's in my head. I don't know.
No, it's not in your head. You really are eating a shit ton of salt.
No, I'm justifying pork rinds because if I ever feel the urge to binge, I turn to pork rinds.
Amber, throw the fucking pork rinds away. You don't fucking need them. If you feel the urge to binge, go fuck with your Legos. Go doodle in a sketchbook. Go fuck with your scratch art thingies. You don't have to eat something because you feel the urge to binge. Throw the fucking pork rinds away. And a healthier alternative to that shit would be regular ass microwave popcorn, light butter, and then dump some granulated garlic in there and shake it around. Make it real fucking tasty and you won't miss the salt.
But then I like overeat on them a little bit, and I don't know.
Is she vermin?
I think I need to talk more to my psychologist about keto, low carb.
You don't need to talk to your psychologist about keto, low carb. You need to talk to a medical professional that understands morbid obesity.
Lipedema versus like my recovery and binge eating. Keto's so restrictive and it's only triggering me, so I'm trying to figure it out.
Keto is not that restrictive, Amber, and you're only being triggered because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You're just slapping garbage together and calling it a meal. That is why you fucking hate cooking.
I have two professionals telling me to do two completely different things.
Amber, you technically have 3 professionals telling you to do different things. Your psychologist, who should not really have a say in your nutritional intake because they are not a medical professional. Your lymphedema specialist has 30 years of experience and knows what the fuck she is talking about. And your primary care doctor, who is a medical professional and knows your previous history, is probably going to also suggest a ketogenic diet to you. You need to work out other things to do than eat to deal with your emotions. Excuse me. Where were we?
That's frustrating. So I think for my next lipedema appointment, I want to bring in the topic of my psychologist and see what she has to say. I kind of want to hear opinions from both of them as like an opposite opinion. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just want them to know about each other more so we can find like a common ground, because it's like I can't do keto if I'm going to binge, and I can't be successful.
Amber, you can do keto if you want to binge. If you do it right. You're not doing it right. You don't know how to fucking cook. You don't know what your options are. You're not willing to explore anything. You're not going to fucking succeed if you don't fucking do it right.
With my eating disorder if I'm just triggered to binge all the time. So we need to figure this out as a team.
Yeah, you need to figure it out, Amber. And I think that you probably need to go find a different psychologist.
Because I'm willing to put in the work. I'm trying my hardest. But right now,
Amber, if this is your hardest, I'm sorry. Because this is not good enough. You need to work. You need to feel discomfort, and you need to suffer a little bit.
now I'm just feeling defeated. And I know that's like
You haven't even fucking started yet.
normal. It happens to everybody, but it's overwhelming for me right now.
Amber, every fucking thing is overwhelming to you. Everything is overwhelming to you all the time, every day.
Truly.
And, of course, she didn't even bother to end the video.
I know it's kind of shitty to say, but toward the end there, I kept having flashes of the mother from the movie Requiem for a Dream. You know how she was all doped up and left in an institution is crazy. I really, really hope that Amber gets all of her medical professionals on the same page and working together to help her out, because she really, really needs it. If she doesn't get her shit straight very soon, she is in for a world of hurt. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Love yourselves, and do something creative. Bye.
As an energy of source. As an energy of source.
As an energy of source. As an energy of source.